up, just make sure that nobody gets out too much. Give me a second here, because I'm one-handed. There we go. Yeah, as you see, it's a smaller turnout, but it's so convenient in the wintertime when I've got horses in the barn. Nothing fancy, goes all the way over there. Of course I got hot wire because horses are horses. Here we go to the inside. There's a barn cat. He comes with the property. This over here is just where we keep our tools and our fencing stuff. Now you got 11 stalls in here. Again, it's nothing fancy. There's a nice concrete pad. Those old freezers are where I keep my grain. That fan right there will eventually go in that hole in the back of the barn for nice flow through for the horses in the summer, but I don't normally keep them in the barn in the summer. Here's where I keep the majority of my hay. It's quite messy. I've just been running around a lot since I got back. You got 3 stalls here. Over here is where I keep my tack. The middle stall is where I do my grooming, and there's a vacuum in there, and the end stall is a wash rack. Again, nothing fancy, but very utilitarian. Over here is an enormous foaling stall. Then you've got a couple stalls, a couple more stalls. The back of the barn, if you notice, it's got a lot of airflow through it, and even in the winter time, that's I like that. I need that. Over here is just storage. Not concrete ground, just a clay ground, but it again gets the job done. There we go. Okay, I'm going to turn it off and we're going to show you another barn. Bye.